It sucks. Because now I don't even have enough linemen to put on the line, and I have to put Bob on the line. You should avoid putting your big guy on the line because he is really expensive. Ogres are one of the most expensive big guys, and while I think they're vital to a human team, putting them on the line of scrimmage is just dangerous. Especially since this one has a niggling injury. I'm just asking to lose this player. Alright, so you see my setup. It's a lot like what you saw against the Chaos team. I'm playing a man down, so I really can't make an effective setup so much. I'm not worried about him making a sideline pass or anything like that, so I can afford to set up like this a little bit. But really, having... I have my catcher right here. He's fast enough to where he can get anywhere he needs to be. I have my thrower a little bit more centered. I have him kind of cheating this direction a little bit. In case the play comes this way, he'll be fast enough to get across the field. So here he goes, he's beating up my players. Now he's completely out of rerolls. And when that's the case, when you're out of rerolls as a dwarf team, your troll slayers can really be turnover machines. Because they have to roll for Dauntless, and then they have to make the block. And if you fail the Dauntless, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So try to do that. Here we go, movement 8 dwarf. Pretty sweet. Four turns should be enough time to make a touchdown as dwarves. You don't need to make those go for it necessarily. But like I said, this dwarf player has a unique approach to the game. Oh, the thing was get the ref. Whenever you have that happen, whenever get the ref happens, you really want to be receiving a kickoff instead of kicking off. Because you end up in situations like this, which suck for NG Man. Here, let me go ahead and go through the lineup here. We have Eric the Fish, Walker Texas Ranger, Mile High Marcus, NG Man, Davian the Drinker, Bob, of course. Jekyll Ullman, who is one of our newer coaches. Buck. Davian the Drinker, who is A. Elfric, is that how you pronounce it? I don't have any idea. And here's Speedy Gonzalez. Oh, and Billy Bonky, yes. Alright, so again, you see me put Bob in kind of a dangerous situation here. Really, what I'm looking at is no rerolls, having to roll Dauntless. This is a guard, so maybe that wasn't perfect, but still, this is kind of how you want the situation. But he does not fail Dauntless. A turnover here by the dwarf team would be pretty much drive ending. Like, he wouldn't have the time really to get into touchdown position. Alright, as a dwarf team, since you have to kind of keep your team together, even though he's using a lot of go for it, he really needs to be moving upfield as much as possible. So you see him taking a risk here. He's putting his cage in base to base with my guys. That's never optimal, but at the same time, this is kind of a do or die situation for him, so it's more acceptable. Not only that, but he sets it up to where wherever I block, it's going to be a one die block, and since I have no rerolls, that's is a dangerous play for me. Alright, this was a good foul. He realized that this player here could be more of an issue than this guy since he was already stunned. So that was a good spot to foul. Alright, I take a while to think here because I am not that smart, but I'm trying to figure out a way to blitz the ball carrier. And really the only way that that was going to happen was if I made either a dodge roll or a risky one die block. So instead what I decided to do is just put as many tackle zones on the ball as I can and create a very strong screen. Or not very strong, but a sufficient screen, we will say.